This is All India Radio Shillong, the Northeast News Bulletin read by Sandeepan Chakravarti. Over 1 crore 62 lakh 93,000 people have recovered in the country from COVID-19 and the recovery rate stands at 81.77%. Briefing media in New Delhi yesterday, Joint Secretary in the Health Ministry Love Agarwal said a positive approach is visible in the recoveries. He said the recovery rate was at 78%. It has climbed up to almost 82%. Agarwal said these are early gains on which everyone has to work on regularly. He said increasing share of recoveries is a positive trend, but challenge in terms of increased active cases continues. The Joint Secretary said some states are showing increasing trends in COVID cases. These states should take required precautionary measures. Agarwal said Meghalaya are among those states and union territories. He said some states and union territories are showing early signs of decrease in daily new cases. In Assam, the state BJP President Ranjit Kumar Das said the party's parliamentary board will decide the next chief minister of the state. Talking to news persons yesterday, he said that the party would appoint an observer soon. The observer would visit the state and meet all concerned in this regard and also submit a report to the parliamentary board. The BJP with its allies retained power in the state. Along with Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal, the name of NEDA convener and senior minister Himanta Biswa Sarma is also being discussed by the media in the state as the next chief minister. Meghalaya Government has declared various locations in the state as epicentres of African swine fever after test results of pig samples were received and the outbreak of African swine fever was confirmed in Meghalaya. Some locations in East Khasi Hills district that have been declared as epicentres of African swine fever. Meghalaya Diseases Investigation Officer from Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Department, Dr. H. Killa, said that the African swine fever has no cure or vaccine and the only way to prevent it from spreading is that the people will have to follow strict biosecurity measures and contain any farm which has symptoms of this fever. Strict restrictions of movement, both people and livestock. In Manipur, 362 persons, all from the general population, were confirmed as new COVID-19 positive cases during the last 24 hours, thus increasing the number of active cases to 2,071. Meanwhile, 107 COVID-19 patients, including 75 home isolation, were discharged. The total number of recovered cases is 30,030 and the total positive cases is 32,523. The recovery rate reduced to 92.33%. On the other hand, the state government has intensified the COVID-19 vaccination in Manipur. Nagaland registered 6 COVID-19 deaths while 101 positive cases were also reported yesterday. With the state registering a total of 105 COVID deaths now, the total COVID caseload has also moved to 14,451. State Health Department stated that all the 6 deaths were reported from Dimapur. The department also said of the 101 new cases reported. In addition, 30 positive patients have also recovered from the infection, which include 26 from Dimapur, 3 in Mokokchung and 1 from Kohima. With a total of 12,325 recovered cases, the number of active cases in the state has increased to 1,584. Meghalaya Forest and Environment Minister James P. K. Sangma has said that the department has put in place the River Rejuvenation Programme to revive the dying rivers of Meghalaya, stating that even though Meghalaya is a small state, the government is committed to join the fight against climate change, stating that climate change is a fact and it is the duty of the government to ensure that the destruction going on is reduced and controlled. He said it is important to start acting on it. Mentioning on the River Rejuvenation Programme, he said the process of identification of various catchment areas has begun and the concerned department has been instructed to come up with an action plan to stop soil erosions. And with that, we end the Northeast News Bulletin from All India Radio Shillong. Have a nice day.